Hi, I'm John Green. Welcome to Crash Course World History. Today we're going to talk about Hitler, the greatest person to ever live. Said no one ever. You probably heard a lot about Hitler from books, movies, and the History Channel. We're not going to give you a detailed synopsis about World War II, instead we're going to give you a perspective about the most destructive human in human history. Hitler was born in 1889 in Austria. He moved to Germany to become an artist in an art school, but after being denied entrance to this art school by a Jewish professor, his anti-Semitism began. He then fought with Germany in World War I. After the Treaty of Versailles, Germany wanted someone to blame for their loss, so they blamed the Jews. Hitler specifically blamed the Jews and tried to overthrow the government in his beer hall Putsch. He was sent to prison for 9 months, and he wrote Mein Kampf. After he got out of prison, he was elected chancellor. His personal appeal was his youth. He promised food, stability, and jobs, and that Germany would be a great nation again. After Hitler became chancellor, the pre-war years began. His top Nazi officials included Hermann Göring, who was his second-in-command and in charge of the German Air Force, Heinrich Himmler, who was in charge of the final solution, which is in the Holocaust, and Joseph Goebbels, who was his minister of propaganda and basically got him his job as chancellor. Reinhard Heydrich also helped create the final solution. Speaking of Hitler's top officials, oh, it's time for the open letter? An open letter to Blondie, Hitler's dog. But first, let's see what's in the secret compartment. Oh, it's Barbie. Wrong Blondie stand, but good try. Dear Blondie, even though Hitler killed you by testing cyanide pills on you, he really did enjoy your company. More so than anyone else, really. I'm sure you're among the few that accepted him, but you're a dog, so shout out to doing what dogs do best. You also put up a good fight between who's hairier, you or Hitler's upper lip. Evidently, Hitler loved you dearly, but I'm not so sure Jews, gypsies, the disabled, homosexuals, and dark-skinned or mixed-race people would agree that Hitler had the capability to love. But either way, you were by that man's side through it all, including sleeping in the same bed as him at night. Rumor has it that he was even kind of upset when he killed you. Fancy that. Too bad Eva, Hitler's wife, hated you and was known to kick you in the face under the dining room table. She got the meat, you got the feet. On the bright side, you played a very important role in Nazi propaganda, helping Hitler display himself as an animal lover. In the end, you lost the battle when Hitler expressed his doubts about cyanide capsules and decided to test them on you. Things didn't end too well for you, Blondie. Best wishes, John Green. In 1933, Hitler introduced the Nuremberg Laws, which were 400 laws, including the Reich Citizen Law, which said that Jews are not citizens. It also said that if Jews had one Jewish grandparent, they are considered Jew. Jews were also banned from government positions. This began the Holocaust. Now to the thought bubble. The Holocaust began in 1941 and was a systematic killing of Jews by the Nazis of Germany. Jews were the target because Nazis, controlled and run by Hitler, believed that Jews were inferior and were a threat to the German racial community. Other groups like gypsies, homosexuals, the disabled, Poles, and Jehovah's Witnesses were also murdered, but not to the same degree. The plan to kill all European Jews was known as the final solution to Hitler and the Nazis. During World War II, in order to monitor and deport Jews, ghettos were set up in Germany to hold Jewish families. The Jews were later moved to commonly known concentration camps, but in reality were extermination camps where the Jews were forced to live in tight, dirty environments with little to eat and no luxuries or comfort. The first to be transported and killed were those who were seen to have the smallest use: the weak, old, sick, and very young. Families were separated through this. The killing of the Jews was done through the use of gas chambers that contained pesticides. However, only Jews in camps were gassed. Other non-Jewish inmates were used for labor but died due to disease and hunger. This mass murder lasted until 1945, when the Jews in the camps were liberated by outside forces, mostly Soviets and Americans. This led to the formation of the State of Israel as a safe haven for the Jews, which shows how the Holocaust affected the future beyond the mass murders. As we already discussed, Hitler killed himself. He shot himself in the head and poisoned his dog and his wife. Overall, this event shows how the rise and fall of one man affected millions of lives and created an image for the word Holocaust that is still present today. Thank you for watching John Green's World History Crash Course.